In this video, I'm going to show you how to use long division to solve an equation that involves a remainder. I can already tell by looking at my equation, 375 divided by 2, that it's going to have a remainder because my dividend is an odd number. I also have set up my acronym to remind me of my steps. Does McDonald's serve burgers? We'll divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And in this case, we can add an R to remind us of the remainder. So does McDonald's serve burgers raw? We're going to use these steps to solve this question. I'm going to go ahead and set up my numbers for long division. I'm going to put my dividend under my house and my divisor off to the side. So first I'm going to look at the 3 in my hundreds place value, and I'm going to think to myself, how many times can 3 divide into 2? So I wanted to, I can off to the side here, draw my two groups, and I can divide 3 into it. So 1, 2, and then I can't divide equally anymore, and I have 1 left over. So now I know that 3 can be divided into two groups evenly once. So now I'm going to multiply. And I'm going to think 2 times 1 gives me 2. I'm going to put it down here. Now I'm ready to subtract. And I get 3 subtract 2, which is 1, just like we had 1 left over here. Next, I'm going to bring down. I'm only going to bring down my 7, and I'm going to leave the 5 for later. Now I'm working with 17. If I wanted to, I could draw my two groups and divide out 17 to figure out how many times it fits into one group. Or I can think of a related equation that gets me close to 17. I do know that 16 divided by 2 gives me 8. So, and I can check that by skip counting by 2 close to 17 without going over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. If I go any further, I'll go over 17, so I know it is 8. And I'm going to put that up here. Now I'm ready to multiply. 2 times 8 gives me 16. And I can subtract. And I'm left with 1 again. And now I'm going to bring down the 5. And now I'm working with 15. I'm going to use my skip counting by 2's up to 15 without going any further. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. If I go one more, it's 16 and that's too far. So I get 5, 6, 7. Now I'm ready to multiply. 2 times 7 gives me 14. I can subtract. And I'm left with 1. Now, I can't divide 1 into two groups evenly. So I know that that's my remainder. And I can put that on the side here with an R, 1.